Alright, let's get started and take a look at 10 scary movies, approximately for the year 2025. I'll introduce these films with captivating and terrifying descriptions. 1. The Conjuring, The Devil's Child Summary. This film is the third installment of the famous The Conjuring series, once again featuring Ed and Lorraine Warren as the main characters. This time, the story revolves around one of their scariest missions, a teenage girl who has been possessed by the devil and transforms into a bloodthirsty creature. Scary details, scenes where the girl bends her hands unnaturally and emits strange sounds from her mouth, will surely make you scream. Additionally, the darkness of the house where the story takes place, combined with dim lighting and mysterious shadows, makes the film's atmosphere much more terrifying. 2. Insidious. The final chapter summary of this movie is the final part of the Insidious series, which once again places the Lambert family at the center of the story. This time, they discover that the demonic spirit that was once driven out of their lives has returned to the real world and now intends to destroy the entire family. Scary details, scenes where the demonic spirit emerges from behind doors, its face slowly changing, and its laughter echoing like a hammer blow to the ears will definitely send chills down your spine. Additionally, the use of classic horror music intensifies the feeling of fear. 3. Smile 2 Story Summary. The sequel to the popular Smile 2022. This film follows one of the survivors of the deadly curse. This time, she realizes that the murderous smile she witnessed was only part of a greater evil, and now she must battle a supernatural entity that kills people through their smiles. Scary details, scenes where different people start smiling for no reason and then kill themselves within seconds induce an incredible sense of fear and anxiety. Additionally, loud and sudden laughter emerging from the darkness will definitely make you scream. 4. The Nun. The Awakening Story Summary. This film is the sequel to The Nun, 2018, and once again features Valak as the main character. This time, the story takes place in an old, remote church where a young priest discovers that Valak plans to return to the real world through one of the sacred books. Scary details, scenes where Valak emerges from the walls, her face changing unnaturally, and her deep growls sounding like a real nightmare, are incredibly frightening. Additionally, the use of dark and heavy music amplifies the sense of fear. 5. A Quiet Place. Day 1 Story Summary. This film is the sequel to A Quiet Place and focuses on the early days of the alien invasion on Earth. This time, the story is told from the perspective of new characters trying to survive in a crowded city. Scary details, scenes where the aliens move at incredible speed toward their victims, and their heavy breathing sounds like a real nightmare. Moreover, the silence that dominates the film increases the sense of fear and anxiety in an astonishing way. 6. Terrifier 3 Story Summary. This film is the sequel to Terrifier 2 and once again features Art the Clown, a murderous and demonic clown, as the main character. This time, he attacks a new town and intends to kill all its residents. Scary details, scenes where Art the Clown appears with a devilish smile and a blood-soaked face, will definitely make you scream. Additionally, the use of realistic graphic violence and special effects doubles the sense of fear. 7. M3GN 2 Story Summary. The sequel to M3GN, 2023. This film once again features the intelligent and terrifying robot M3GN as the main character. This time, she plans to take control of the entire world through social media and technology. Scary details, scenes where M3GN moves toward her victims with an emotionless tone and unnatural movements induce an incredible sense of fear and anxiety. Additionally, the use of electronic music and sound effects amplifies the sense of fear. 8. The Exorcist. Believer Story Summary. This film is the sequel to The Exorcist, 1973. And focuses on a young boy who falls under the influence of a demonic entity. This time, his parents must protect him with the help of an old priest. Scary details, scenes where the young boy begins speaking in an unnatural voice, and his face changes unnaturally will definitely make you scream. Additionally, the use of darkness and mysterious shadows doubles the sense of 9. Evil Dead Rise Story Summary. This film is the sequel to Evil Dead and focuses on a family living in an old apartment who discover that a terrifying curse has attacked them. Scary details, scenes where family members gradually transform into bloodthirsty creatures, induce an incredible sense of fear and anxiety. Additionally, the use of realistic graphic violence and special effects doubles the sense of fear. 10. Salem's Lot 2025 story summary This film revisits Stephen King's classic story about a small town that falls under the influence of vampires. Scary details scenes where vampires enter homes through windows and their deep growls sound like a real nightmare. Additionally, the use of darkness and mysterious shadows doubles the sense of fear. Final note, for creating a 10-minute video. You can use the text above and dedicate about 1 minute to each film. Use available images and trailers for each movie, and choose an engaging and scary soundtrack to amplify the sense of fear.